Howdy folks, today is Monday, September 1st. Yes, it is no longer August. The time is about 12:15 and the temperature is about 23 degrees Celsius, and I'm here just north of downtown Toronto at the intersection of Davenport Road and Yonge Street. Well, this side is Davenport. Church is on the other side of the intersection, and for this one I'll be taking what many call the last day of summer. Well, at least unofficially. I don't think summer ends until September 22nd. But for a lot of students, it's at least the last day of summer. I'll be taking a Labor Day ride around the city. I think I'll head down to Bloor Street. I'm not sure which route I will take to go south, but maybe I'll make my way to Strachan Avenue and we'll ride around the area where the Canadian National Exhibition is and then head along the waterfront. As you can see, there's a lot of pigeons hanging out here. That is the Yorkville neighborhood with the Four Seasons Hotel in the center of the shot. And I've got with me my Move-In Mini folding e-bike. I just rode down here not on battery power. I did it with the bike completely turned off, but in a moment I will hop on the bike and we will get rolling. All right, let's head down Yonge Street to Bloor. Although I did something stupid, I put my S24 Ultra, which is a big honking phone, in my back pocket. I'm going to move it to my front pocket at this red light. You'll notice the streets are pretty light in traffic today. It is a holiday. I think Labor Day dates back into 1894 or 1895. Okay. And it's a celebration of workers' rights. And in Toronto specifically, it was due to the decriminalization of labor unions. But growing up in the area, I've always known it as the last day of the CNE and the day before school starts. So let's go right here on Bloor Street. Looks like Lululemon is open. So certain retailers will be open today. Aritzia is open. Some shopping malls are open. I think the Eaton Center is one of them. A lot of the big tourist attractions are open. Most offices are closed. Financial markets are closed. A lot of restaurants and bars will be open. Here's some nice driving. This is going west on Bloor Street West. I'll refrain from the political talk on this one, but these are the hotly contested bike lanes, which absolutely shouldn't be contested at all, but When you elect stupid, that's what you get. So this stretch of Yorkville is called the Mink Mile. Just the stretch of Bloor between Yonge and Avenue. I've heard this incorrectly called the Mink Mile neighborhood. It features a lot of high-end luxury retailers and has the most expensive retail in the country per square foot. And once we get on the other side of Avenue, we'll be in one of my favorite neighborhoods in the city, the Annex. Well, the south end of the Annex. Then on the other side of that is Koreatown. And at some point, I'm gonna have to start figuring out where I'm gonna head south. I'll be extremely careful here. A number of cyclists have died right around that intersection at the hands of negligent motorists. All the more reason to have these protected bike lanes. This is also the area of the St. George campus, part of the University of Toronto, just to the south of here. It's their primary campus. Looks like there's already a cross going on at Varsity Stadium. Yeah, right through the red light, right through the bicycle signal. And the Blue Jays kick off their series versus the Reds today, the first place Blue Jays. I think that game has a 1:17 p.m. scheduled start. I should be home in time for the second inning or so. And the air show is taking place, I think, between 12 and 3. I'm pretty sure I saw an F-35 buzzing overhead when I was setting up to start recording this. This is Spadina coming up. There's a great place to wait on your bikes. No worries. But in true Canadian fashion, I got a sorry bud. And this is kind of the heart of the Annex. And normally there would be a lot more people on the streets and a lot more bikes in these lanes and cars as well on the road. This is downright pleasant to ride through. You'll notice the bike lanes aren't protected on this stretch. This is Bathurst Street coming up. On the other side of that will be Koreatown. Normally I'd ring my bell to pass, but it's not necessary when you can get nice and wide like that and actually get into another lane. There's a 94 Wellesley bus, so there must still be a lot of construction along Harvard Street, which runs parallel to Bloor through Harvard Village, just south of here. That's been dug up for quite a while. I thought we would have heard a little more of the air show action. All right, maybe what I'll do is I'll take a popular cyclist route, Shaw Street, south down towards Trinity Bellwoods, and then I can hop over to Strachan Avenue and take that right past the eastern entrance to the Canadian National Exhibition, where I imagine it'll be a bit of a zoo traffic-wise.
And he's like,
All right, this is Shaw Street. Let's make a double turn. Flintstone over. And south we go. There was a survey done a few years ago on this street that counted more bicycle traffic than vehicles utilizing it. And in a month and a half or two, this is going to be really nice once all the leaves start changing colors. This is Harvard Street. And this becomes a one-way street going south with a counterflow bike lane in the other direction. Central Toronto Academy on the right. Yeah, I'm being lazy. I'm on the throttle for this one, if you couldn't tell. And we are in Little Italy, one of two Italian enclaves in the city. And this should be Dundas Street West coming up. Trinity Bellwoods Park will just be on the left. The popular Ossington Avenue strip is just over to the right, but I've live streamed down that a few times recently and just recorded a video down there. Otherwise, I might have been tempted to go for a spin down Ossington, but we'll stay here on Shaw. Where me and the person behind me are the only people who saw it fit to actually stop at that red light. It's not like there were pedestrians crossing or anything. Road closed ahead, local traffic only. Well, I'm gonna make a left here on Queen. Then we'll make a right on Strachan. Let's double cross.
Okay, roger that. I have to turn back, and I'll let the customers know. Just let me know when you want me to send customers down all this kind of breaking.
All right, now we're going east for a little bit. There's some flashing police lights up ahead. Strachan Avenue here will take us all the way down in front of the Prince's Gates. Not sure if we'll have to dismount through that area or not, but we'll go find out. What are you doing, lady? It's a four-way stop. I think she rolled through the stop sign and then decided to stop in the middle of the intersection. There's where the Palace Arms used to be on the left. And traffic is going to get a little hairy around here. It was probably a lot worse yesterday. Given that a lot more things were open on Sunday. There's a traffic cop telling that SUV to get out of the intersection up ahead. You'll often see horse plop in the bike lanes along here. The Toronto Mounted Police like to use this area. Doesn't smell too good, as the horse stables are just in on the right on the CNE grounds. When I did my video going through the CNE on opening day, I did a video before that one actually, right at opening. I went through the Prince's Gates on the right here. I think last admission today is around 4 p.m. We're going to go straight and right along the waterfront for a little bit. always a long light cycle to wait through. And yes, it's really taking this long. There we go, they're getting a yellow light going east-west, so we should have our signal in a second. There it is. Of course, there's an idiot blocking the intersection. What else is new? And this is Coronation Park. There is a really nice breeze right now.
Where are you playing? Landport?
In or out?
Help.
And this is going to link us to Queens Quay. And I flew in from Quebec City and landed at Billy Bishop Airport on Saturday, which is just up here on the right. And this whole area was such a gong show that I think about 10 Lyfts, Ubers, and Hop drivers in total canceled the rides after they were confirmed, because nobody, even people already in the area, wanted to pop over to the island airport. The shuttle bus was just stuck in traffic, moving nowhere. If I was alone, I would have just walked it. Things are much calmer today, traffic-wise.
It's tough to navigate, but it's no problem. We'll be there for a while. Hopefully that will help. Yeah, the lawyers are there.
This might be the busiest this stretch of waterfront gets until the first really nice day next spring. This is technically a multi-use trail, but as I've mentioned in prior videos, I absolutely hate the concept. There's a footpath on the right, so this should really be a dedicated bike lane. Makes no sense to walk in this. I'm a believer bikes and pedestrians shouldn't be mixing any more than bikes and vehicles should be mixing on high-speed roads. We're cruising at 15 kilometers per hour. HTO Park West is on the right. And it is just a perfect day to be out doing what I'm doing. Might do a walking live stream later.
touch it just to be sure?
Queens Harbor, an excellent new restaurant I tried out the other week, is just on the right. I met some viewers there as well. Marie Palmer, Brad Palmer, Mark D, Vasily and Liam were there. Upstate New York Bob, Bighorn MT, and Henry Goes Around and his wife joined in. It's a really nice meal. There's a festival going on at the Harborfront Center. Stop here on red. Alrighty. Some hoops going on. Harbor Square Park is just over on the right. That will be a popular spot today. It's also where you catch the ferries to the islands. All right, it's time to think about what route I want to take going north. Two have popped in my mind. There's a good old Yonge Street, or I could head over to Sherbourne, which has a dedicated bike lane. I think there'll be a little bit more going on Yonge Street, just a hunch. Maybe I'll take that and we can look up at the Sky Tower. Soon to be the tallest building in the country. The entrance to the ferry terminal is just in on the right. Waterfront. It's actually a left turn lane for cyclists up here, so let's go north up Yonge. Get into this bike turn lane and wait for the lights to change. Then we're gonna head north up Yonge. I think we're gonna go up to Bloor and we'll call it a ride there. Then I'll ride from Yonge and Bloor up to Midtown. I don't know why I pronounced it that way. Not on this video, but I usually record my ride anyway when I've got my camera on me. Just for shits and giggles. But north we go, so we're completing a big ass loop of sorts. It looks like I might miss the first inning of the Blue Jay game. This is the Esplanade, and this pseudo bike lane will disappear on the other side of Front Street coming up. Doesn't look like I'm going to make the light, so there's no rush to get to Front Street. There's the Hockey Hall of Fame. Zero etiquette delivery rider right there.
ਕੱਟਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਬੱਤੀ ਵਾਲਾ ਕੱਟਦਾ
So on the right, the St. Lawrence neighborhood. On the left, the financial district. I'm not sure if there's anything going on at Dundas Square today, but with the Eaton Center open, I imagine there'll be quite a few people out and about in the area. This is Richmond Street. This vehicle's got their Park It Anywhere lights on. Yep, they did their window up. That was pleasant. Here's Dundas Square, nothing going on at all. Always a lot of people out and about in this area. I don't know if IKEA is open or not. Bloor Street. We are almost at Bloor Street. Why am I surprised that person changed lanes twice without signaling, oh, a third time, and just ran a red light right in front of us? And that tower rising in the center of the shot is 1 Bloor West, which when it tops out will temporarily be the tallest building in the country until Sky Tower passes it. Wondering why I'm in this lane. There's some vehicles parked in the right lane up ahead. And a vehicle turning right. That was nice. But this has been a perfect day for a bike ride. All right, maybe we'll head right back up to the intersection where I started. And we are north of downtown. Thank you. This car turning. All right, where I started this was just across the street on the left. closed here on the right. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Oh, careful.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's not like it's a bike lane or anything. Maybe try looking. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I've got an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there's a super thanks button appearing down below if you wish to say thanks that way. There's also links to Bitcoin and Ethereum if you wish to be so kind. Let's get this camera spun around in. We are almost out of battery. And it looks like this video went over the 1 hour mark. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and happy Labor Day. I will catch you on the next one. Yoink. Where's that damn off button?